Now, we spoke to multiple different Green Acre residents today. They told us the explosion shook their windows and walls. Some said they didn't even know it was an explosion, thinking at first it was a plane crash or even a bomb. Once they stepped outside, they saw a building engulfed in flames. Some said they froze in terror. Others saying they jumped into action, trying to identify where that fire was coming from.
We really did not know what to think. And I mean, we were all just huddled together and crying and hugging, and it was very hard.
Now, residents we chatted with said the neighborhood is usually a quiet, close-knit community and that it will take a lot of time to heal from this tragedy.